Hey there, it's Lisa. Today I'm going to be searching for flights online, and I wanted to share with you some of the tips and tricks I use to find affordable flights. Because I know you'll find them useful, especially if you'd like to travel more or want to plan your next holiday. Yeah, a lot of people are intimidated by booking holidays or traveling because they're worried about how expensive flights can be. But if you plan them well in advance and use a website like Kayak, you can definitely find affordable flights anytime to anywhere. I've purchased so many flights, I don't even know, I can't even count them. So I just want to offer you some help in doing that. First tip is you're going to be searching for flights, hotels, any type of accommodations in incognito mode. And on Chrome, you simply go to, let's see, File, New Incognito Window. Now what this means is that nothing's going to be saved in your browser's history or cookie store. If I'm searching for accommodations in Thailand, let's say, and this just happened the other day, after I close out that site and I'm on Facebook or searching around on other sites, every single ad that you will see will be directing you back to that site to book those accommodations. And then when you do go back to the site to look at them again, typically the prices are higher because they know you were looking at those before. So just to prevent that, I always search in incognito mode. So what I do is I use kayak.com for all of my flight bookings. So we'll go kayak.com. Now what you want to do is type in explore after it. Now I like this feature because what it does is it lets you pick a home airport. Let's do London, because I was looking for flights today. And so you choose your home airport where you're going to be flying from, and then you can choose what time of year when you're able to fly. If you're flexible, this is good. The price of the flight and how long the flight is. Now, previously you were able to search for weather and stuff like that, but they've changed it. Yeah, this is good if you're totally flexible when you want to leave. Let's say you want to do a holiday in summer of 2017. So we'll select that. And then the price, let's see, you can also move the map. Let's say you want to go somewhere from London in Europe. We'll adjust the price down, even lower. Okay, so now we're left with a few options here. Now, this is just for round trip flights. So I will show you how to use this for one-way flights as well. So let's say you can go anywhere on your holiday. So the cheapest one, now some of these aren't showing up, like these little dots, but you can just highlight them and it'll show you. It looks like the cheapest one here is gonna be, let's try this one. So when you click on it, it'll say show flights. So now this flight, it's 65, where is this place? GRO. Oh, it's in Spain. Nice, okay. Let's say, so this is for a round trip flight from London back to Spain. Let's see when it is though. So this flight departing Friday, July 7th, returning the 10th. So if this would work for you for a little holiday, you can book it, and that's the cheapest one you can book. But let's say you're trying to plan one-way tickets. I know next summer I'm going to be leaving the UK to start traveling full-time with my boyfriend. So if I'm looking for a one-way ticket, all you need to do is follow the same thing. We know we want to leave in June. And we know we want to go to the Balkan area. So we need a one-way ticket from London to the Balkan area. I want it even cheaper. Okay, here. So we have like Venice, Trieste, and then Budapest. So we'll probably end up flying into Venice. So let's see these flights. Oh yeah, and you can sign up to get a price alert. Like if you're watching a flight, they'll send you updates on it, but I never do that. Okay, here, this is a round trip flight taking you to Venice. So since I only want to do a one-way flight, what I do with this information is I see the date. Okay, so Monday, June 5th from London to Venice. And then I'm going to search for a one-way flight using that same information. So let's do one-way, same date. And you can search flexible dates as well, which is nice, plus or minus 3 days just to see. And let's see what type of prices we have. Ah, perfect. So now I can see that if I leave, June 2nd, the 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, the prices are cheap. For $35, I can get a one-way ticket to, is this Venice? Yep, Venice. So most likely that is going to be what we're going to choose. Oh, and so using this Explore feature, let's say your home airport is New York. New York. Let's increase this a little bit. And notice, yeah, you can change the time of year, the month, and then also the part of the world. You might need to increase the price for this. See if you adjust your price, depending on your budget. But looking at this, I can go from New York to Peru for $480. I can go all the way to Europe to Dublin for $461, and that's round trip right now. So that's a good deal. And so if you're flexible on your holidays, like this is for June 2017, if you're planning this far in advance, you could go anywhere for a decent price. See that? And then all you have to do is you purchase the ticket. Like let's say we're going to do this one. And again, this is for a round trip flight. Let's see. So the cheapest one we can get is this one that's $483 round trip from JFK, New York to Dublin for 7 days, right? Yep, 7 days. That's really cheap. And so once you can just check the details to see. Sometimes you might have a long layover where you're stuck in the airport all night, so just be aware of that. But for the most part, this is an excellent deal. And I would definitely book that if I was looking for a holiday, just because it's so affordable. Yeah, I love Kayak. I love this feature. It's great. And a couple of things I wanted to touch on is that, if you're purchasing flights where it's taking you across the ocean or other side of the globe, you definitely need to purchase those in advance. I typically like to purchase long flights like that, 8-9 months in advance if I can. Now, granted, you might still be able to find cheap last-minute flights, but it just kind of depends on, are you willing to risk that? I prefer to plan it in advance just for peace of mind, so I know, okay, I definitely have tickets for this affordable price for, 9 months down the road. But today I was searching for flights to Panama. I can get one-way ticket to Panama City from Rome for under $500 at the end of this month. So it just kind of depends on what your travel plans are. But in general, you're going to end up spending more money the longer you wait to book something. The flexible date search is very helpful. I never search for flights based on, okay, I have to leave on this day and arrive on this day. Because when you do that, you're just searching for flights in the dark and you have no idea where, if you were to leave the next day or leave a day earlier, it could be half the price. So always use a flexible date search where it gives you the option of, searching 1, 2, or 3 days before or after the date you select. Oh, I've tried using other websites like Skyscanner and then checking on individual airlines' websites as well for cheaper prices. But in general, Kayak always wins for the cheapest price. So I only use kayak.com. Oh, and if you're hesitant to plan a holiday because you're worried about spending or saving money, my advice to you is, look for flights. Once you see you can get a flight, let's say from New York to Dublin for under $500, I would book the flight the second you can, and then that gives you plenty of time. You'll have months to save up money, putting it towards the holiday. And once you commit and buy the ticket, you have to go, so you definitely will save up money for that trip. But if you just keep waiting and telling yourself, well, I can't really afford it, this and that, whatever, you'll never go. So just, if you can afford to buy the flight, buy it the second you can, and then the rest of it will fall into place. Oh yeah, another thing. Today, I was looking for flights, and I was able to get a flight from London to Romania for under $13 next summer. So I booked that flight. And it's just, I use the Explore feature, and it's just amazing at, other options where, I could fly to Croatia and it was going to be like $100 to $200, but the Explore feature helped me figure out that, wait a second, they have flights going to Romania, granted round trip flights, but I could go from London to Romania and back for it was $26 or so. So then I just popped it in, did a one-way search instead, and got it for $13. So it really pays to use the Explore feature and, to be somewhat flexible and just search for flights in advance like that. And if you have any questions on how to use Kayak, just let me know, post a comment below. Or if you have any tips you'd like to share on how you book affordable flights, comment as well, and just, share that with others. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel because I am posting new videos every Monday through Friday. Thanks.